The vibrant, often frenetic world of technology is once again grappling with a significant recalibration as recent reports signal a potential cooling period for one of its most foundational disciplines. Far from the relentless expansion seen over the past decade, a new narrative is emerging suggesting that the once seemingly boundless computer science bubble is bursting, as highlighted by a June 21 analysis from The Atlantic. This shift isn't merely a blip. It points to deeper structural changes impacting everything from university curricula to the very funding mechanisms that fuel innovation. The Atlantic's report paints a picture of a sector facing headwinds, a notable departure from the era of seemingly endless demand for computer science graduates. While the specific drivers are multifaceted, they likely include a combination of factors: a recent surge in tech layoffs across major companies, and overall economic slowdown prompting more cautious hiring, and perhaps a market correction after years of hypergrowth. This deceleration raises critical questions for students choosing their academic paths, for universities designing their programs, and for the industry itself, which must now adapt to a more mature and potentially more competitive landscape. The implication for new graduates is profound, with the job market demanding not just skills but increasingly specialized expertise and adaptability. Amidst this evolving employment landscape, the broader scientific ecosystem faces its own challenges and victories, underscoring the foundational importance of sustained research and development. Just a day prior to the Atlantic's market observations, Reuters reported a crucial win for academic research. A U.S. judge blocked the slashing of federal funding for universities from the National Science Foundation (NSF). This judicial intervention is a vital lifeline, preserving essential resources that underpin scientific discovery and technological advancement. The NSF is a cornerstone for basic research, often funding projects that may not have immediate commercial applications but are crucial for long-term breakthroughs, including those that eventually feed into the computer science field. Such funding ensures a steady pipeline of talent and fundamental knowledge even when industry cycles ebb and flow. This interplay between market dynamics and foundational science finds a philosophical echo in Hackaday's recent piece, "Measurement is Science." This article, published on the same day as the Atlantic's report, serves as a timely reminder that rigorous data and empirical understanding are indispensable not just in the lab but also in navigating complex industry shifts. In an era where the bubble might be deflating, the need for precise measurement of market trends, skill gaps, and technological progress becomes even more critical. It emphasizes that sound decision-making, whether for students, educators, or industry leaders, must be rooted in objective analysis rather than speculative hype. The confluence of these events suggests a period of necessary introspection. How do we ensure that the education system continues to produce valuable talent, that research remains robustly funded, and that the tech industry can adapt to new realities, all while maintaining a commitment to the scientific principles that drive genuine progress? Looking ahead, the tech sector and academia are at a crucial juncture. The bursting bubble in computer science is not necessarily an end but rather a catalyst for re-evaluation. It will likely spur a greater emphasis on interdisciplinary skills, continuous learning, and a focus on fundamental problem solving rather than fleeting trends. The sustained support for university research, as affirmed by the NSF funding ruling, will be pivotal in ensuring that the wellspring of innovation does not dry up, providing the long-term knowledge base from which future technologies will emerge. As the industry recalibrates, the commitment to rigorous scientific principles and strategic investment in foundational research will be paramount in charting a course towards sustainable growth and a more resilient technological future. The world of biotechnology is currently experiencing a profound transformation, with a flurry of groundbreaking advancements signaling a new era in medicine. From enhancing the very fabric of our immune defenses to revolutionizing cancer treatment, recent developments underscore a pivotal moment where scientific ingenuity is rapidly converting long-standing medical challenges into tangible opportunities for global health. Among the most promising breakthroughs is a novel approach that sees scientists strategically trick the immune system into mounting a significantly stronger response to vaccines. Published on Earth.com, this innovative method holds the potential to dramatically increase the efficacy and longevity of a wide range of vaccines. making them more potent against existing pathogens and adaptable to emerging threats. By subtly redirecting the body's natural defense mechanisms, researchers aim to optimize vaccine performance, potentially reducing the need for booster shots or delivering robust protection with lower doses. This fundamental advance in immunology lays a crucial groundwork for future prophylactic measures, promising more durable and widespread immunity against infectious diseases. Building on such foundational immunological insights, the fight against one of the deadliest cancers has reached an unprecedented stage. MSN reports the launch of world-first lung cancer vaccine trials spanning an ambitious 7 countries. This global undertaking represents a monumental leap forward, moving from theoretical prevention to clinical application against a disease that accounts for a significant portion of cancer-related mortalities worldwide. The initiation of these large-scale trials offers a beacon of hope, suggesting that a preventative or therapeutic vaccine for lung cancer could be closer to reality, potentially reshaping public health strategies and saving countless lives. The multi-country involvement highlights the collaborative and urgent nature of this research, aiming for broad applicability and impact. Concurrently, cancer therapy itself is undergoing a radical reimagining with the advent of in vivo CRT cell production facilitated by targeted nanoparticles. As detailed by Newsmedical, this groundbreaking technique bypasses the current, often complex and costly ex vivo process where a patient's T cells are extracted, genetically modified in a lab, and then rainfused. Instead, specialized nanoparticles are now able to deliver the necessary genetic material directly into the body, enabling the patient's own immune cells to be reprogrammed in situ to become cancer-fighting CRT cells. This innovation promises to make this powerful form of immunotherapy far more accessible, less invasive, and potentially more affordable, democratizing a treatment previously limited by its logistical and financial demands. The ability to produce these therapeutic cells directly within the patient's body represents a paradigm shift, potentially expanding CRT cell therapy to a much wider patient population globally. These individual triumphs, as Pharma Voice aptly notes, are emblematic of biotechnology's current turning point. The industry, often facing immense research and development hurdles, is demonstrating remarkable resilience and adaptability. Each challenge, whether it be the complexity of immune evasion by pathogens, the recalcitrance of cancer cells, or the logistical nightmares of advanced therapies, is being met with novel solutions that are pushing the boundaries of what's possible. This period is characterized not just by isolated discoveries but by an accelerating synergy between different scientific disciplines: immunology, nanotechnology, genetics, and clinical medicine, converging to create therapies that were once the realm of science fiction. The focus is increasingly on precision, accessibility, and long-term efficacy, driven by a deep understanding of biological mechanisms. As these advancements continue to unfold, the trajectory for biotechnology points towards a future where personalized medicine becomes standard, where previously untreatable diseases fall within reach of therapeutic intervention, and where preventative measures are increasingly sophisticated. While significant regulatory and logistical challenges remain in bringing these innovations from labs to widespread patient care, the sheer pace and transformative potential of current research indicate that humanity stands on the cusp of an unprecedented era of health and longevity, fundamentally reshaped by the relentless pursuit of biotechnological excellence. The global scientific community continues its relentless battle against cancer, and recent developments paint a picture of both groundbreaking progress and persistent challenges. From uncovering nature's own defenses to pioneering cellular reprogramming, researchers are pushing the boundaries of what's possible, even as critical questions about research support loom large. In a potentially transformative leap, South Korean scientists have reportedly achieved a significant breakthrough by successfully reprogramming tumor cells without the need for traditional chemotherapy or radiation. This innovative approach, hailed by some as a game-changer, suggests a future where cancer treatments could be far less toxic and debilitating for patients. By fundamentally altering the identity of cancerous cells rather than simply destroying them, this method could bypass many of the severe side effects associated with conventional therapies, opening up entirely new avenues for treatment. Adding to the wave of biological insights, scientists may have finally deciphered how bats, despite their long lifespans and unique metabolic rates, largely avoid cancer. Published research suggests that these fascinating creatures possess inherent mechanisms that confer remarkable resistance to tumor development. Understanding these natural defenses could provide invaluable blueprints for developing novel human therapies, potentially leading to drugs that mimic bats' protective biological pathways to prevent or combat cancer more effectively. This research underscores the importance of studying diverse biological models to uncover evolutionary solutions to complex diseases. However, the path to a cancer-free future is not without its formidable obstacles. A persistent challenge in oncology is the development of drug resistance, where cancer cells evolve to evade the effects of therapeutic agents, leading to treatment failures and recurrence. Scientists at UT Health San Antonio have recently published findings in Science magazine that shed new light on the key mechanisms behind this insidious phenomenon. By dissecting the molecular pathways that enable cancer cells to resist drugs, this research provides crucial insights that could lead to the development of more effective combination therapies or entirely new drugs designed to circumvent or overcome resistance. Understanding these fundamental processes is critical to ensuring that promising new treatments remain effective long-term. Amidst these cutting-edge discoveries and the ongoing fight against resistance, a more foundational concern has emerged regarding the very infrastructure that supports this vital research. An opinion piece in the South Bend Tribune highlighted the precarious situation faced by many cancer researchers, noting that their work is under threat due to various factors, implicitly pointing to funding uncertainties or policy shifts. The author urged public support for scientists, emphasizing that sustained investment is not merely an academic concern but a direct determinant of the pace at which cures and improved treatments can be delivered. The impact of inadequate funding or inconsistent support can be profound, potentially slowing the translation of laboratory breakthroughs into clinical realities and even leading to a brain drain of talented researchers from the field. These diverse avenues of research, from leveraging nature's own defenses and pioneering cellular manipulation to understanding the intricacies of drug resistance, paint a complex but ultimately hopeful picture. The collective effort across global institutions underscores a shared commitment to eradicating cancer. Yet the journey ahead demands not only continued scientific ingenuity but also robust and consistent support from governments, private organizations, and the public. As we look to the future, the promise of less toxic, more effective, and potentially preventive cancer treatments hinges on our collective ability to foster an environment where groundbreaking research can flourish unimpeded. The relentless march of artificial intelligence continues to reshape industries and daily life, yet recent developments reveal a complex landscape marked by both surging adoption and persistent fundamental challenges. While AI's capabilities expand at an astonishing pace, concerns over its reliability and the broader economic implications for the tech workforce are coming into sharper focus, prompting a concerted push for robust governance. One of the most pressing technical hurdles facing AI systems, particularly large language models, is the phenomenon of hallucinations, the generation of false or misleading information presented as fact. Live Science recently highlighted the increasing frequency of these AI-generated fabrications, a critical issue that erodes user trust and limits the technology's application in sensitive domains. Experts point to the probabilistic nature of these models and the vast, often imperfect datasets they are trained on as primary culprits. The challenge lies not just in identifying these errors but in developing mechanisms to prevent them, ensuring AI outputs are consistently accurate and verifiable, a crucial step for wider, more impactful deployment. This very issue of trust is underscored by a new survey of 408 researchers in the life sciences sector, as reported by PR Newswire. The findings reveal a split sentiment among scientists regarding AI, characterized by surging adoption juxtaposed with rising trust barriers. Despite AI's clear potential to accelerate discovery and innovation in fields like drug development and genomics, the lack of complete transparency coupled with the inherent unreliability exemplified by hallucinations makes researchers hesitant to fully embrace AI-driven insights without extensive human oversight. This paradox, high interest and adoption met with deep-seated skepticism, highlights the critical need for AI systems that are not only powerful but also transparent, explainable, and reliably accurate. Recognizing these systemic challenges, proactive measures are being taken to establish frameworks for responsible AI development and deployment. Chapman University, for instance, has been named a co-lead on a new U.S. National Science Foundation NSF-funded planning grant focused on AI governance and implementation. This initiative signifies a crucial step towards creating ethical guidelines, regulatory standards, and best practices that can mitigate risks, enhance trust, and ensure AI technologies serve societal good. Such collaborative efforts bringing together academia, government, and industry are vital for navigating the complex ethical and practical dilemmas posed by advanced AI. However, the rapid evolution of AI also casts a long shadow over the broader tech employment landscape. The Atlantic recently published a stark assessment declaring that the computer science bubble is bursting. For years, a computer science degree was seen as a guaranteed ticket to a lucrative career fueled by an insatiable demand for software engineers and developers. Now, amidst economic shifts, overhiring during the pandemic tech boom, and the very efficiency gains offered by AI tools, the job market for computer science graduates appears to be tightening significantly. This emerging reality prompts a re-evaluation of educational pathways and career expectations, suggesting a future where human roles in technology will increasingly pivot towards areas that complement rather than compete with AI's growing capabilities. Roles requiring critical thinking, creativity, and expertise in areas like AI ethics, governance, and human-AI collaboration. The current moment in artificial intelligence is one of profound transition and recalibration. While AI continues to push the boundaries of what's possible, from scientific discovery to automating complex tasks, its journey is not without significant friction. Addressing the technical flaws like hallucinations, building robust frameworks for governance and trust, and adapting to the evolving demands of the tech workforce will be paramount. The future success of AI hinges not just on its computational power, but on our collective ability to ensure its responsible development, foster confidence in its outputs, and strategically integrate it into a dynamic global economy. The coming years will undoubtedly see an accelerated focus on these critical areas, shaping the trajectory of AI for decades to come. The long-held dream of harnessing fusion energy, the very power source of stars, has taken a significant leap forward this week, marked by a confluence of groundbreaking achievements across various research fronts. These developments, spanning both inertial and magnetic confinement approaches, signal a potential acceleration in the race towards a clean, virtually limitless power supply, transforming what was once a distant ambition into an increasingly tangible reality. One notable stride comes from the realm of inertial confinement fusion (ICF), where the intricate dance of laser-driven implosions is being ever more precisely understood. A recent simulation of capsule implosions during laser fusion earned the prestigious Plasma Physics and Controlled Fusion Outstanding Paper Prize, as reported by Physics World on June 20, 2025. This recognition underscores the critical role of advanced computational modeling in deciphering the complex physics at play within ICF experiments. By accurately simulating the extreme conditions necessary to compress and heat fuel pellets to fusion temperatures, scientists can optimize target designs and laser configurations, paving the way for more efficient and higher-yield fusion reactions. Such detailed understanding is paramount for overcoming instabilities and achieving net energy gain, a long-standing goal in the field. Adding to the momentum, U.S. scientists have reportedly cracked a decades-old mystery in tokamak confinement, a cornerstone of magnetic fusion energy research. The Sustainability Times announced on June 21, 2025, that researchers have at last found elusive plasma voids, a breakthrough that could resolve long-standing issues of plasma instability and energy loss that have frustrated global fusion efforts. Tokamaks, which use powerful magnetic fields to contain superheated plasma, have grappled with maintaining stable confinement as temperatures and densities increase. The identification and understanding of these plasma voids, likely regions within the plasma where conditions deviate leading to turbulence or particle escape, could provide the key to designing more stable and efficient magnetic confinement devices. This discovery is particularly vital for large-scale projects like ITER, the International Tokamak Experiment, promising to enhance its performance and bring commercial fusion power closer to fruition. Further amplifying the week's scientific triumphs, the Cool Down reported on June 20, 2025 that scientists achieved a world first by successfully heating plasma to multi-million-degree temperatures. While the specific context of this achievement isn't detailed, such a feat is profoundly significant for both fusion energy and fundamental astrophysics. Reaching and sustaining these extreme temperatures is a prerequisite for fusion reactions mimicking the conditions within stellar cores. Beyond energy applications, this capability is helping to unlock the mysteries of the cosmos, allowing researchers to study plasma behavior under conditions akin to those found in stars, nebulae, and galactic centers. This dual impact highlights the interconnectedness of scientific inquiry, where breakthroughs in one domain often illuminate others. These concurrent advancements are not isolated incidents but rather the culmination of relentless dedication, sophisticated engineering, and decades of international collaboration. The persistent pursuit of fusion, despite its immense technical challenges, is driven by the urgent global need for sustainable energy. The ability to simulate complex implosions with greater fidelity to finally understand and mitigate plasma instabilities in tokamaks, and to achieve unprecedented plasma temperatures collectively represents a synergistic leap. Each breakthrough addresses a distinct yet interconnected facet of fusion science, progressively dismantling the barriers that have historically kept this clean energy source just beyond reach. The causes behind this surge in progress lie in the maturation of diagnostic tools, the increasing power of supercomputing for simulations, and a deeper theoretical understanding of plasma physics. The impact is profound, injecting renewed optimism and accelerating the timeline for a future powered by clean, safe, and abundant fusion energy. While significant challenges undoubtedly remain, the recent spate of breakthroughs paints an increasingly optimistic picture for the future of fusion. These developments suggest that the scientific community is not just inching forward but making substantial leaps, building confidence that commercial fusion power could transition from the laboratory to the grid within the coming decades. As research continues to refine control over these extreme states of matter, the potential for fusion to revolutionize global energy landscapes and provide a lasting solution to climate change grows ever stronger, moving us closer to a world powered by miniature stars on Earth.